I look back on my life, what do I find? I feel I'm running on empty, even in the corner of my mind. I feel I'm running on empty.
Hello, my name is Hypocrite56, and today I'm going to teach you the basics of C# in this video before you actually go on to game programming. Before we start, I want to lay down some rules here. If you do not have Microsoft Visual C# 2010 Express, I want you to go download that. The download link is in my description, so let's get this started. So what I want you to do is open up Visual C#, and gonna wait for that to open. That should open right now. And we're gonna go to New Project, and we're gonna go to Console Application. You don't have to name it anything, but just to be a flashy douchebag, I'm gonna go ahead and type in Tutorial Basic Program and hit OK. So what you're gonna see is the basic program right here. Right now, if I ran it, this would do nothing. Just open a black box and go away. So that's the basic program. So we're gonna skip the using statements right now, and right now you're gonna see this thing called namespace. A namespace is an equivalent to a folder in Windows. A namespace can hold classes inside of hold classes and namespaces inside of it as well. We're going to cover that some more later on. And this is a class right here. A class is a dual purpose object. It kind of acts like a folder, but instead of holding other folders, it holds methods, variables. Pretty much anything belongs in a class except for a few main exceptions, and we'll cover that later. And now we're going to talk about this method right here, the one that I highlighted by accident when I was going to highlight this. This is the method right here, right there. And when a method does, a method is like the workhorse of your program. Well, it can be. That's a design you're gonna like question later. But for right now, let's just say this is the workhorse of our program. Now, static main void string args is a method, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna run this program. The main method is a method in which C# will check this one first before it runs any other methods. Just want to let you guys know that. And when your program runs, it checks this. Like, that's the first thing it checks. So, alright, I guess you guys got that. And the scope, you guys trying to figure out what the scope is, right? It's these curly brackets right here. And basically, anything in the curly brackets belongs to that item. So basically, it would signify the scope. So let's say I pressed enter. It would show that if I typed in yada 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 yada, it would belong to static main void strings args. I think you guys can get that, right? I mean, it sounds pretty simple. Now we're gonna go back to the using statements right here. They basically mean I'm gonna use the classes in namespace yada 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 yada, and that's pretty much it. C# comes with built-in namespaces and classes inside them. System includes a lot, and so does XNA. What are you gonna do? You're gonna practice using MSDN files. Where do you find those? I think you go to Help and How Do I, and then search the index for namespaces. And I think I forgot some things, so let me go back. Dark blue signifies a command and C# recognizes. Light blue indicates a class, and regular text is for user-defined names. So, okay, I forgot to do something. What do these programmers always do every time they do these weird videos? Yeah, I remember what they did. They always typed in this god-awful example I always used to hate, but now that I actually am a programmer, I actually have to use this now every time I used to do it. So we're gonna go to console dot writeline parentheses quotation marks hello world. I hate this god awful example. And then console dot readline parentheses semicolon. And if we run that, it should come up with this weird black box saying hello world right in front of your screen. What happened, you ask? We're going to cover that later in another video. So I forgot to tell you guys something. C# is case sensitive. Basically, main is different from main. And if my namespace was something else, it would produce an error if you actually tried to compile your program and whatever debugging. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I don't do reruns. Once I do my videos, I just upload them. So if it's bad, it's bad. So thanks for watching, I guess, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.